Champions Path. Can we make money out of it? So, we're going to continue on with our series about Sword and Shield Pokemon TCG investing, and today we're obviously looking at Champions Path. So, three main criteria that we're going to look at. The first one being how heavily was the set printed, which correlates pretty closely to supply and demand. So did printing meet demand? Did demand overpower printing? Criteria number two, what are the hits like? So the big hits and the smaller hits, like the ancillary hits above 10, sort of $15. And the third one, how fun is it to rip? So how fun is it going to be in the future? Is it going to be fun to open and rip for streamers in the future? How fun does it look as a display piece for collectors? Remember, 3 scores out of 5, giving us a total out of 15. Let's check out just how investable Sword and Shield Champions Path is. I remember when this first came out. This set was again somewhat similar to Vivid Voltage, like colourful, vibrant. Had that name Champions Path, which sort of brought back yesteryear. You know, it was almost like heading into fight the Elite Four on the Game Boy games, heading up the Champions Path. It just had a cool name. And then you had 2 big hits, like obviously the 2 Charizards, which were just amazing looking cards. And I remember at like launch or even pre-purchase, it was already selling above recommended retail price in a lot of places. Buying it online was hard to come by at a good price. It was very hot, in demand. Well, let's jump in and start scoring. So criteria 1, print run. For a small holiday set with 79, 80 cards from memory off the top of my head, 78,000 graded Champion Path cards. That's up there. Wow, that has been heavily printed. And it did. It got multiple reprints. Stores saw it for 2 years. There's probably still some product hanging around in some stores. I haven't seen it in a little while, but it could be. So where do we go with a score? Well, I'm going to have to give Champions Path a 2 out of 5. I think even though it was printed so heavily, the demand sort of soaked it up relatively well. It was a set that was in demand, 2 big chase cards, and the price never really dipped below MSRP for any of the ancillary products or the big product, the Elite Trainer Box. So for that reason, I know it's just been printed to the ground, but I'm going to have to give it a 2 out of 5. Criteria 2, the hits. It's no surprise. Everyone knows that really Champions Path is built off 2 big hits. That beautiful Charizard VMAX and the other secret rare, the beautiful Charizard V with the black Charizard. Both stunning cards in person, amazing to pull, great fun. But the whole set really rides on their coattails. There's not much else. The only other cards, there's several cards around $5, $6, $7, $8. I got one pictured there, the Gardevoir VMAX in rainbow. So in terms of a score, I'm going to have to give it 3 out of 5. Those 2 Charizards are fantastic looking cards. And although there's not anything else sort of major in there, the other, it's a bit of fun to open. There's colour in there, and you've got to remember, it is just a holiday set. Like, there's only 78 to 80 cards in the set. It's not a big set, but it's cool, fun to open. Criteria 3, the fun factor. I think out of all of them, I'm almost going to have to score this the highest, which we'll get to shortly. But opening an Elite Trainer box in itself's a good bit of fun. Being a holiday set, you're getting 10 packs rather than the standard 8. You're also getting that Charizard promo in itself, which isn't a bad looking card. The sleeves are cool. In terms of the fun sort of factor when it comes to looking at the product, the actual ETB I think is beautiful. It probably one of the best looking ETBs I've seen. The black background with the gold Charizard in the forefront in its VMAX form, that is actually a stunning looking ETB. So in terms of a score when it comes to that fun factor out of 5, how fun's it going to be to open in the future? I'm going to have to give it a 4 out of 5. Like I said, it's a great looking ETB. The pack art themselves are pretty cool as well if you just want to open some packs. Opening the Elite Trainer box is a great bit of fun. The sleeves look good. The promo's good. The Box itself is great to display. It's a 4 out of 5 for me. I've also included on the right there just pricing over the last year on the ETB, which we'll get on into a second. Can you make money off this set? But I just thought I'd show that up there, trending upwards quite nicely. So in our scoring system, out of 15, this gives us a total of 9 out of 15. I think it's a solid B grade set. The Charizard's almost like maybe a B plus. It's not bad. Like, it's very middle of the tier / edging towards strong. So the big question, and what we're all here for, Pokemon investing, can we make money off it? If we park our money in it now, can we make money? My answer, it's a pretty strong yes. In fact, it's nearly a very strong yes. I think Champions Path, the market's metabolized the print run. What's going to happen now is, it's done. Printing's done on it. I don't think we're going to see any Champions Path being reprinted. If there's anything hanging around, which there could be at a distributor level, it might still come out dribs and drabs, but printing's done. So I think over time, obviously more and more of these ETBs and ancillary products are going to be opened. Therefore, supply is going to decrease. And I think demand, particularly as a sealed piece, is going to remain really strong. That ETB is too good looking. People that have maybe started up the hobby again now and really want to work on that ETB collection, it's going to be something they're going to want to go back to. Or people that start the hobby again in 2 years and start an ETB collection, it's going to be something they want to go back to. If you don't have that Champions Path Charizard ETB in your collection, you're missing out because it's damn good looking. And the fact that it comes with 10 boosters and a Charizard promo, it's just win-win for me. Investment advice, park some money there. Buy some Champions Path ETBs. I think over the coming 12, 24 months, 3 years, they're going up.